Now, access to credits is critical to the survival of many businesses, including farmers. But in Nigeria, the authorities are caught in a dilemma, with the Bank of Agriculture complaining of farmers not repaying loans, while farmers' cooperatives complain that the loans weren't given to the right beneficiaries. Lara Folayan reports.
Farmer in Maiduguri, northeast Nigeria, has only recently returned back home and is gradually beginning to farm again after abandoning his farm due to insurgent attacks. He needs some kind of concessionary loan to fund his operations. Though he has never benefited from any credit facility, he is hopeful he will be able to access such facilities someday.
The Boko Haram insurgency has disrupted our farming activities for about 9 years now. I usually cultivate over 4 hectares of groundnut and beans farm, but not anymore. We've been hearing about the anchor borrowers and other loans that assist farmers, but I've never applied for any due to the insurgency that stopped us from farming.
But the Bank of Agriculture is worried that farmers like these may not be able to get the kind of credit support they need because other farmers who have accessed such facilities are yet to pay back.
The governor of CBN is very annoyed. On last week, BOA, Unity Bank, Keystone Bank say he can only deal with us going forward. They said I've recovered about 9 billion naira. When I said, how much is 9 billion when you compare with the loan of about 90 billion? Even this one is that we are the ones going to the farmers, not the uncles. The uncles have just taken themselves off.
The farmers and even agriculture commodity associations believe the failure to repay the loans by the farmers are largely due to factors beyond their control.
One of the major challenges comes when there is natural disaster, maybe inadequate rain, or maybe there is flood, or in addition to that is the insecurity we are facing in the northeast. And at times there is this issue of farmer-herders conflict. So all these damages to the farm products make it impossible at times for the farmers to be able to oblige and pay the loan they have collected. So, and another thing that can frustrate the effort of farmers is inadequate implements like fertilizer, herbicide. At the time you need them, you may not get them. So it may affect the production.
There has been a lot of challenges in agriculture. There's a lot of insecurity. In certain places, farmers cannot even go to harvest their products. In other places, they have to pay before they can even access their farms in order to harvest. We also had a situation in 2018 of massive flood in about 19 states in the country. That issue has still not been addressed. Farmers were given money, and then when they went and planted, a natural disaster happened, and that issue has not been addressed. There has not been the insurance, the NAIC has not been forthcoming with insurance and to help the farmers. And then as we speak now, then we came 2019, 2020, COVID came in. For about 6 months there was no agricultural activity. In fact, some people have planted but they can't go to harvest.
But for these farmers cooperative group, some of the loans earmarked for farmers are entering the wrong hands, and they want this to stop.
And they have been sunking heavy amount of money into agriculture, but what has been the resultant effect in Nigeria? The problem we have been facing is that we have portfolio farmers and not real farmers. It is under a man-no-man business.
Agriculture sector experts describe the trend of farmers not paying back credit facilities or such monies going to the wrong hands as worrisome.
With what has happened in the Northeast and the displacement of many farmers, these Agric loans are meant to be able to support those who are able to farm right now to make up for the shortfall. And so a situation where farmers take money and they probably do not apply it to what they're supposed to, or do not pay back the loans, what forebodes, if you like, gloom and doom for food security in Nigeria. And this is a program that is well-intentioned, but my fear or my worry is that, politicians as usual would, in giving out loans, probably send the wrong message to these farmers and make them have the impression that this is a largesse from the federal government.
The CD development as having gross economic implications.
If these loans are not paid back, then there's little chance that other people will get it, and so the original intention would have been defeated. And this is something that we need to, look seriously at. And I think that the solution to this would be to properly enlighten farmers and let them know that what these loans are meant for, that these are actually loans that are meant to be paid back. It's also important to carry along traditional rulers and influencers in those local communities and let them know that if one farmer fails, it has far-reaching implications on other farmers and other people in the area.
The non-payment of loans by farmers remains a recurring trend in Nigeria. The Central Bank of Nigeria recently called on beneficiaries of its Anchor Borrowers program to repay loans given them. The farmers, on their part, sought that the Apex Bank extend their loan repayment period due to disruptions in crop production caused by insecurity. Lara Folayo, TVC News, Abuja.